So guys, in this video we are going to see what is REST API and why we need the REST API. Okay. So as we all know, database is the main core part of our application in order to store the data, correct? So whatever the data we are going to maintain in our application, that is stored only in the database. But we cannot directly access the database from the front-end application like JavaScript or React or Angular, because JavaScript applications or front-end applications does not have the permissions to access the data from the database. Okay, so in order to solve this issue, which means to access the data from front-end to the access data from database to the front-end, we need the REST API. Okay, so as you can see here, okay, this is just a common definition. As I mentioned, like our website does not access to get the data from database. So in order to solve this issue, the front-end application has this concept called REST API, which is implemented in a server to get the data from the database. Okay, so this is just a simple diagram. As you can see here, database is like a third layer, and in between we have a REST API. The client is nothing but the browser or mobile application or anything. Okay, so this client application does not directly connect with the database as it does not have the permission. In order to get the data from database, we need a REST API. Okay, this REST API can be developed in different languages like Java, PHP, .NET, or Node.js, Python. So whatever the languages available to develop the REST API, we can able to develop the REST API, and which can be consumed by the client. So this REST API will do the two works, which means it gets the data from the client, or it knows what is the requirement from the client, and accordingly it does the job in the database. So if in case if you want to create a data, then if you pass the data from the client to the REST API, this REST API will pass the data to the database, it will store it. In case if you want to read the data, update the data, or if you want to delete the data, all the operations can be done in the REST API by giving the command from the front end. Okay, this is the reason we need a REST API. So when you want to do some operations in the database from the front end, we need a REST API actually. Okay, then how we can do it? So there is a four popular HTTP methods available in the REST API. One is about post. Post means if you want to create the record, we can go for the post, and if you want to read the record, from the database, we can go for the get. If you want to update the record, we can go for put, and if you want to delete the record, we can go for the delete itself. Okay, these are the major four methods which is available in the REST API, but this can be defined by the REST API team only, which means server team. So this cannot be defined by the front end. This is can be defined only by the server team. So if the server team is asking you to use post method, then we should use only post method. In case instead of post, if you passing get or put, means it will not work because it will throw the error. So whatever the method defined in the REST API or the server, accordingly we need to integrate. If you are not using the appropriate method which is defined in the server, then it will throw the error like 400 or something. Okay, so that's it.